Look, I feel I'm chosen, I'm pressure and I know it. Bitch, I know I can't fold it. That Henny got me flowing, that pressure keep me going. But they love me, I ain't knowing. I just stay focused, I don't know why they think I owe them.
It started as a dream, us. They ain't believing us, don't know what it mean.
What it do, y'all? It's your boy Beantown Spins, man. We back with another video, man. If you're new to the channel, man, and you want to learn about waves and you want to join me on my journey as I'm, working to perfect my waves, better my waves, and bring them to an elite level, subscribe, man. You could learn with me, grind with me, brush with me, and we could just get to it, man. This video is going to be about a few compression methods when you are starting the stages of your wolf to maintain it, to always know how to lay it down to get maximum lay, maximum compression. I'm probably only about, maybe 2-3 weeks in, or even 3-4 weeks in. I be losing track. I gotta start, staying on track. I'm fairly still in the early stages of the wolf, but yeah, this is gonna be my wolf journey. I don't know if I might throw this into a series or not. If I'm being honest, I never really went on a full, let's say, even 11-week wolf. I've always probably just went to about, 6 or 7. But to hit that 10 or 11 mark, I never personally did that of all my times, that I've had waves. I won't say waving because, as I explained in previous videos, man, I never really considered myself an elite waver. I know I was never really an elite waver. I just had waves, man. But yeah, we leveling up, we turning up, we doing things differently now, man. We trying to elevate. It's deeper than waves. You already know that's the motto. This time around, I'm gonna hit that 10-11 week mark, man. I'm gonna go for the 11-week wolf. I also mentioned in previous videos that I don't normally get shape ups during wolves, but I'm probably definitely gonna get a shape up because I know this wolf is gonna be crazy. But I'm gonna go for that 10-11 week mark, because I'm trying to work on, deeper depth, connections, flawless connections, all that stuff, man. And the key to doing that is going on longer wolf sessions, man. Going on longer wolf sessions, breaking forks, really smoothing out them connections throughout the wolf. Like, this is part of it, so this is what I'm gonna apply to part of my journey to becoming elite, man. We're gonna go over how I personally compress, and that's what it is. So be sure to like the video, share, subscribe, and comment down below, man, and be active, because this is a grind, and it's a journey, it's a process, and this is what we doing, man. So I'm gonna unrag for y'all and let y'all see how I'm looking. Keep it locked. All right. This how I'm looking right now. You know what I'm saying? I do have product in my head. That'll be for future videos. As far as what I put in my hair, what I personally use on a day-to-day. But yeah, man. So when we talk about getting into compression and how we're gonna lay it down, lay our hair down, things like that, man, there are a few ways, probably more than a few ways, but these are just, the most common and, the ones that I stick to when it comes to compression and laying your hair down. So if any of these methods you don't agree with, or you feel like I missed out on a method that I could have put in, anything like that, always just, put it down in the comments below, man. We building a community, so we're gonna be able to talk, share ideas. Again, I'm learning, you know what I'm saying? We learning together, all of that good stuff, man. So just rock with it. As for the first method, something little, this is just a tiny little fix you can do to add compression with a single do-rag is just this. You know what I'm saying? Add a little flip to it. And then, you know what I'm saying, you just gotta normally rag up. You wanna make sure your do-rag is really down, but add that little flip. Get your flaps right. Then, you know what I'm saying, just normally rag. You just go through how you would normally rag it up. Make sure it's nice and snug. You feel me? You always want, you know what I'm saying, your do-rags really, really fit. You always want to pull that flap down. So just that little flip, that right there, there's always something you can do for just a little added compression. The methods that I'm going to show you is really based on like how far you are into your wolves. So again, I told you, I'm still in the early stages. So for me personally, this also comes down to your hair texture, like how thick your hair is, like all that kind of stuff. So you kind of have to figure that part out yourself, like learning your hair texture and all that kind of stuff. But for me and just the length that I got, honestly, this right here would be enough for me for where I'm at right now. Just that little flip, rag up normally. Another thing you can do is, even with just keeping this how it is, you know, just get another do-rag. And you know what I'm saying? Do that right over the top. Same way. You know what I mean? Get your flaps right. And just same thing. So now you really got triple the compression right now. You feel me? Because we got the little flap on it. Yeah, you can rock out like that. And even with this, you tie your do-rag the right way, it's still not that much tension on your head. You know what I mean? This don't feel too tight. Feels nice and snug. You can tie these up in the back again. You do not leave the flaps down, man. This is just, you know what I'm saying, for the sake of this video, I'm just gonna let it rock. I ain't gonna really tie them up because I'm about to unrag anyway again. But yeah, if you keep the flaps down, man, you trouble, man. That's all it be. If you see anybody with their do-rag flap down, you better run. We don't do that. So you can do the one do-rag with the flap and then just throw another do-rag on top of it. And you'll probably see videos and wave checks of people wearing 4, 5, 6 do-rags. Hey, man, if that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. I'm not here to say, no, that's a bad idea. I'm just here to show you, you know, things that I stick to and things that I think that are helpful. If you want to go for 5, 6 do-rags on top of your head, that's up to you. And this will be the last method, man. This last thing you can do is keep the single do-rag on, and you can get like a wave cap or a boo-boo cap, you know what I'm saying? I got boo-boo caps as well, but again, I just like the design. But get a wave cap or a boo-boo cap and rock it out like this. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna make sure this is just a little lower down. All right. Then we're gonna throw the cap on top. Make sure this is low. You gotta make sure this is low. Maybe like to your eyebrows, right? And so for this final method, we're gonna rock it like this. Gonna make sure the cap is, what I do is flip this. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna flip the cap down, make sure it's snug. That's why the boo-boo caps are better, cause like they're more like, more room to stretch. We're gonna get it flipping, just like on that first method. Then we rag. You know what I'm saying? Get your flaps right. You know what I'm saying? We want to make sure all that's snug. So that's what you can do for some compression. You know what I'm saying? And that right there, again, depending on how your wolves go, man, or how long you gonna wolf. Like I've never went on a 10 or 11 week wolf, man. So who knows, like, maybe if I get down to that point and I'm like, yo, I think that I need to add another do-rag or 6 do-rags, maybe I'll come back and tell y'all that's what I had to do. But for right now, these are just some of the basic methods to keep your hair laid, man. Like when it feels like it's getting unmanageable, hard to manage. Stay tuned for more videos. Stay tuned for updates and all of that stuff as far as how the end of my wolf went and all of that stuff, man. Be sure to follow my Instagram and my TikTok, man, at Beantown Spins. And you already know, it's your boy Beantown Spins. It's deeper than waves, boy. You know what it is.